Hello everyone, this is Drive Realm. Shanghai Superfactory just rolled out its 4 million vehicle, a speed that is absolutely insane. If you think you can easily order a Model 3 Performance or a 6-seat Model YL, I have to pour a bucket of cold water on that idea. You probably won't get one this year. You will have to wait until February next year. This is not just a production bottleneck. It is also a smart move from Musk to balance the end-of-year push with next year's first quarter numbers, especially with tax benefits ending. How deep is the logic behind this? Stick around to find out. The Shanghai factory is running full throttle. Just a moment ago, the 4 million Tesla officially rolled off the line. That is only 6 years after production started. But do not celebrate too quickly. If you try to order the most powerful Model 3 Performance or the 6-seat Model YL now, I am afraid your delivery will not happen this year. So what is behind this? Is it limited capacity, or Musk planning his next move? First, we have to give a shout out to the Shanghai factory team. For 1 million vehicles, a massive number for traditional car makers, but at Tesla it feels like just another Monday. According to the latest data, Tesla China's wholesale sales in November reached 86,700, nearly 10% higher than last year and over 40% higher than October. This shows that Musk is pushing hard to maximize revenue before the year ends. The factory is basically a money printing machine. But here comes the tricky part. According to Tesla China's official website, if you order a Model 3 Performance or the 6-seat Model YL now, your estimated delivery is February 2026. Why are these cars that difficult to make? Sure, demand is high. But there's another reason. China's new energy vehicle tax reduction will end next year. If you do not get your car before December 31, you will pay extra tax. This is why Tesla has been hinting on Weibo. Save money by an available car now. Back on November 20, Tesla was already encouraging people to grab cars from inventory, not because they had too many, but to help buyers lock in this year's subsidies and secure Tesla's end-of-year numbers. Now let's talk about the cars that are giving everyone headaches. According to Tesla China's official website, if you order the Model 3 Performance or the highly desired 6-seat Model YL now, your estimated delivery is February 2026. Why is that? Is it because the cars are too hard to make? Sure, demand is very high. But there is a bigger reason behind it. Everyone knows that China's new energy vehicle tax reduction will end next year. That means if you do not get your car before December 31, you will have to pay extra tax. The situation is very delicate. This is why Tesla has been giving subtle hints on social media. If you want to save money, grab a car from existing inventory as soon as possible. Back on November 20th, Tesla was already urging customers to secure available cars, not because there was too much inventory, but to help everyone lock in this year's sales and subsidies. Of course, it also helps Tesla secure strong end-of-year numbers. As an observer, it is a complex situation. On one hand, Tesla's year-end push will make the fourth quarter financial report look very strong, and analysts will likely hype it up again. On the other hand, this strategy also aligns with next year's needs. Think about it. If buyers are forced to place orders in December, what happens in January and February next year when tax benefits drop? This early rush may cause a brief slowdown in the Chinese electric car market at the start of 2026. That is why the delivery dates for high-end models are now pushed February. It is not just about production capacity. Tesla may be intentionally controlling the pace, holding back some high-profit orders to prevent first quarter data from looking weak. This is a clever move, but it also shows that Musk has a deep understanding of the market for next year. Now let's move on to Tesla's production and operations updates. First, let's take a look at the Tesla app. The latest version 4.5.1.5 finally solved a long-standing issue, finding your car. Before, you could only see a dot on the map. Now, Tesla added a compass feature. As you turn your phone, the arrow on the screen points directly to your car. It even shows exactly how far away you are. But the most exciting update is the Tesla Robot Taxi app. According to the latest news, this standalone app is already available in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and parts of Asia, including Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea, Thailand, and Macau, although the core services are not yet active in all these locations. This wide rollout shows that the foundation is being built. It is like the calm before the storm. Musk is setting the table for the main event. Next, let's look at Tesla's full self-driving, or FSD. Previously, you could either buy FSD for a lot of money or subscribe to it. Now, Tesla has introduced a 1-month FSD gift card in the United States priced at $112. This is a smart move. Many people hesitate to pay for something they have not tried. Turning it into a gift card is a clever way to get more users to experience FSD. You can gift it to a hesitant friend or a family member who is not yet convinced, combined with recent free trial campaigns where FSD Tesla is clearly pushing to increase usage. The more people use it, the more likely they are to adopt it fully. Finally, let's look at Tesla's performance in extreme environments. In Iceland, the West Iceland police announced that their Tesla patrol fleet, mostly Model Y vehicles, has driven over 1 million kilometers. This resulted in an 85% reduction in carbon emissions and much lower maintenance costs compared to traditional diesel cars. For anyone doubting that electric vehicles work in cold climates, the Icelandic police fleet is proof. If Teslas can perform in one of the coldest places on Earth, daily driving elsewhere is no problem. Now, let's turn our attention to the Southern Hemisphere. In Victoria, Australia, a massive energy project that has just come online, the Tesla Magpac battery storage system, valued at $4.5 billion, is officially operational. This project uses a total of 444 Magpac units with a combined capacity of 600 and then 1,600 megawatt hours. It is one of the largest battery projects in Australia's main power grid. During the day, it absorbs excess wind and solar energy, and at night, it releases energy when wind is strong. Meanwhile, SpaceX has made headlines with a reported valuation of $800 billion. While this number is astonishing, Elon Musk clarified that the media figure is not completely accurate. SpaceX has been cash flow positive for years and does not need outside funding in the same way newer companies do. Any stock buybacks now are meant to provide liquidity for employees and early investors, which is a very healthy sign. So what drives SpaceX's continuous growth? Musk highlights three main engines. The first is Starship, the progress of the new spacecraft. The second is Starlink, popularity and expansion of the satellite network. The third, and perhaps most important, is obtaining direct connected frequencies for mobile phones. This would allow phones to connect directly to satellites without heavy antennas, greatly expanding the reachable market. But the most exciting part, hinted by Musk, is the potential to move AI computing centers into space. Why is this so important? The biggest limitation for AI today is not chips, it is electricity. Earth's energy infrastructure cannot keep up with AI demand. By launching satellites into space equipped with solar power and AI chips, Tesla and SpaceX could create massive AI computing capacity powered by constant sunlight without the constraints of Earth's grids. The results would be sent back to Earth via laser links. Musk even mentioned a possibility of building a factory on the moon to launch satellites directly into orbit, creating a new era of space-based computing and energy. Tesla would supply the solar panels and batteries, SpaceX would handle the launches, and ksAI would run the computing. This combination could dominate global AI infrastructure. Finally, Musk has said he wants to give Tesla's shareholders the opportunity to invest in SpaceX, potentially making a public company in the future. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. I am Drive Realm, bringing you timely and accurate Tesla and SpaceX news.